Hello everyone. So today we are solving another question of JEE ADV 2021. This was question from the topic of thermodynamics. So there is given a PV graph. So we have to tell in which of them the heat is being absorbed by the gas. So some basic formulas will be used here. So let me clear all this. So the first formula of or is what is delta Q? Delta Q is nothing but W plus delta U. And what is delta U in most of the cases? It is NCV delta T. Okay, these two equations will be most probably used in the our solving of the question. So let's see for the part one. In part one, what is happening? I should solve this part wise. Part one. Okay, what is happening in part one? The P is constant and our V is like increasing. So what our net work done should be, it is PdV. So our work done here is positive. And as pressure is constant, volume is increasing. So our work done is positive here, and delta U is also positive because temperature is increasing here. So this shows that the delta Q is positive and it is being absorbed. So heat is being absorbed. So anyways, our option 1 is correct. So in process 1, heat has been absorbed. Being absorbed. For our part 2, what is happening? We write part 2. The pressure is decreasing. So pressure is decreasing. Volume is constant. So we all know that whenever the volume is, I should write delta V is equal to 0. We know that whenever delta V is equal to 0, there is no work done and it is 0. And as it is a isochoric process, I mean the volume is constant, so P is directly proportional to T. So as P is decreasing, T is also decreasing, which means using our this formula, the delta U is NCV delta T. So if this is negative, this shows that the delta Q is also negative, which means that it is releasing heat, not absorbing the heat. Hence our wherever is our mentioned step 2, we should cancel all this. Okay, so A cannot be the answer. For part 3, again our pressure is constant. Part 3, P is constant, V is decreasing, and the work done should be, obviously it is negative because we can see volume is decreasing here. And as volume is decreasing, again volume is proportional to temperature here because it is also a isobaric process. So P using this formula, PV is equal to nRT. When pressure is constant, V is proportional to T. Using this, we can also see that NCV delta T. Delta T is again negative, which means internal energy delta U is also negative. So negative plus negative will always give negative. It means that here also the energy is being released here. So part 3, delta Q is negative. We can eliminate options from here, but we'll solve further also. Like this is cancelled here, and wherever we have told that. So we know that our answer is C, but let's solve the part 4 also. What is happening in part 4? For part 4, our volume is constant. It means the delta V is equal to 0 and P is increasing. Sorry, P is increasing. If delta V is 0, it means work done is obviously 0. P is increasing. That means I have told you earlier that P is proportional to T here. So if P is increasing, T is also increasing. T is increasing. So that means the NCV delta T is also increasing, which means there is a positive heat, which means it is absorbing the heat. Hence our the correct option already told you, it is A, and the only option is C.